What up, everybody? It's your boy Avel did it back with another one. However you got here, whether you already subscribed to the channel, whether I popped up on your news feed, whether somebody told you about me and you checking me out for the first time. However you got here was meant for you to be here, so I appreciate it. Before I get started, if you can hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for the content. You did it? Cool. Shouts out to everybody who keep hitting that like, hype, subscribe button, sharing the content. I truly appreciate it. So, to everybody out there, thank you. I truly appreciate it. All right, who we got up? We got streamer Neon and Alabama Barker up right now.
What?
Yeah. Now, to me, this is kind of a funny story because it just reminded me of when I was young, when before I was a triple OG. It just reminded me of when it clicked in my mind for the first time when I said when a woman is young, she don't know what she want, and I don't take you serious. When I figured that out when I was young, I didn't take women that were either my age or a little younger than me. I didn't take them seriously because I knew they were growing up and they were going through phases and they didn't know what they really wanted in life. They were just having a good time with me for the moment. You feel what I'm saying? So let me read y'all the article. It says streamer Neon received a ton of flack at the start of his media career for his numerous racist antics. Since that time, the streamer has calmed down quite a bit. Now he spends his time hanging out with the likes of Iggy Azalea.
What?
His association with Aiden Ross is largely slowed down, and his relevance is waning. However, he finds himself back in the news following some revelations about Alabama Barker. According to Neon, he had his feelings for Barker and was spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on her. Eventually, he realized that she did not feel the same way.
What?
Once he realized this, he continued to live his life as he pleased. Barker did the same, although, as Neon describes, Barker didn't like that too much. This subsequently led to a falling out of sorts. Meanwhile, the streamer revealed that Barker allegedly forced him to sign an NDA. Now, this NDA he signed, I don't want people to get it misconstrued. He did sign the NDA before they had a falling out. It was way before that. I think when they first started streaming together, her family, which is the Kardashians and her dad, they probably told her, well, she said they make everybody sign an NDA. I did see that part of the stream. So them shaping it right now that they got into it and she forced him to sign an NDA. I don't believe that's true. I think that was all said and done because I remember they were at her house and they were talking about it, and it was nothing. It was nothing that had to do with why they had their falling out. It says Neon alleges that Barker threatened him with a lawsuit if he were to break the NDA, given the recent comments on his live stream. One has to wonder what Barker's reaction is going to be. Ultimately, a lot of these relationships you see on streams are constructed purely for the audience. They are mutually beneficial in some way, and more often than not, are nowhere near authentic. The relationship between Iggy Azalea and Neon is a perfect example of this. And I'll give y'all another example. Ben the Don. He hangs out with Sexy Red a lot, but the person I'm thinking of is the girl Yana, the little young girl streamer Yana. Now, I'm not saying they aren't friends, but they're, to me, you could just tell their relationship is more of it's a streamer relationship. It's not a genuine, like, they're inviting each other over each other family house on Thanksgiving or something like that. I just don't believe it. And it is a lot of these streamers, they hang out for the clicks and baits and share each other audience. I understand that. And but Neon just he he was taking it too far. He was really getting his feelings caught into it. It says relationship. It says beyond this recent revelation, one has to wonder how much longer Neon can sustain his success without the antics. He's just isn't compelling personality. Even with the antics, he's just an edge lord and gets old fast. Now, Neon to me, he really isn't that interesting. Uh, I think now he all he does is he's not like a Speed where Speed is just high energy. He's gonna make you laugh. He gonna crack jokes. Neon is not that kind of guy. He's just a guy who walks around with people, and sometimes he'll ask some questions, and then he'll have that puzzled look like he's just a nerd and he don't know. But this is a valuable lesson for him. Money doesn't buy you love. You can buy him the Birkin bags, which he did. And a matter of fact, even with the Birkin, I heard him on his stream saying that she told him he can have the Birkin back.
What?
After she told him it was her favorite one, the one she wanted, he spent like 40 grand on it. She was like, you can have it back. But this is a valuable lesson for a lot of the YNs. You get with these girls, especially you meet them on stream, and they're one way in front of the camera and a totally different way. And they're young. They don't know what they want yet. They're not in that mindset of I want to be with this guy. They don't know what they want yet. So yeah, for you, Neon man, just stop giving out the $40,000 Birkin bags, bro. You don't need to give out no Birkin bags or none of that. You just need to find you a woman, kick it with them, y'all enjoy each other, and eventually it'll just happen that way. But yeah, I want to know what y'all think down below. When was the first time you realized that being with somebody young, like 18, 19, 20, was you couldn't take them serious? When did you figure that out? I want to know, when did you figure it out? Let me know down below. That's all the time I got for this topic. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that hype button, hit that like button. And y'all already know I'm gonna be back with some more reaction videos.